San Francisco and Beijing are undoubtedly the two most well-known innovation hubs in the world. But now Ireland is the newest member of the club. Ireland has become a hub for various tech companies and has been ranked as the #1 destination for US tech firms, and more than 80% of the tech companies have their offices set up in Ireland. In fact, it is now being referred to as the Silicon Valley of Europe. But why tech giants like Apple, Google, Microsoft, Amazon and Facebook have set their headquarters in Ireland? What makes it so alluring to tech companies? Or why is it so tech-friendly? Let's dive in and find out.
And Ireland has been cultivating another Bay Area connection. It's attracting a lot of tech firms who see advantages to setting up offices there.
The presence of tech giants like Google is increasing across the pond. Ireland is quickly developing into the Silicon Valley of Europe.
Ireland, a land of rolling green hills, charming castles, and warm-hearted people, has also earned a reputation as a global tech powerhouse. The country has the highest number of tech giants per capita in Europe. In fact, the Irish economy has proven to be one of the top performers in Europe in the most uncertain periods of COVID-19, owing to its robust production and exports by the medicines and IT sectors. The Irish economy expanded 6% during Q2 2022 post-pandemic, while the EU average was only 0.6%. And the country has been able to attract leading tech companies for decades. IBM was the first American technology company to establish a Dublin-based Irish subsidiary back in November 1956. The following year, Swedish giant Ericsson also made investments in facilities here. Then household names like Hewlett-Packard, Dell, Microsoft and SAP did the same. Today, this industry in Dublin City employs over 37,000 people throughout Ireland and produces annual exports of 35 billion euros. And it's been estimated that in 2023, the digitalization will contribute more than 300 billion euros to the Irish economy, accounting for 65% of economic output. Along with three of the biggest corporate software corporations in the world, IBM, SAP, and Oracle, Ireland is currently home to 16 of the top 20 global technology companies. But it's not just the big names that make up Ireland's tech scene. There are also hundreds of innovative Irish tech companies that span a wide range of fields across the industry. So, the country's tech scene is now more diverse than ever. The tech sector of the country encompasses the full range of tech activities, from hardware and software research and development to advanced manufacturing, cloud services and more besides. Moreover, Ireland is also considered to be the most globally connected country in the world. But how did it get there? How does a nation with a little over 5 million people sustain 3% of the economy of the European Union? Well, there are several factors that contribute to this small island's success as a tech powerhouse. Let's explore them. First and foremost, it's the Irish spirit of innovation that sets the stage. The strong talent pool. Ireland has a long history of encouraging innovation and creative thinking. From the inventors of the submarine to the pioneers of medical devices, innovation runs in the veins of the Irish people. Besides, the country also enjoys the advantage in terms of extraordinary talent from the EU and beyond. Proportionally speaking, Ireland has the third highest international workforce in Europe, and 50% of the population is under the age of 35. Another critical factor behind Ireland's success is the strength of its education system. With 5 technological universities and 2 institutes of technology, Ireland boasts one of Europe's most robust pipelines for STEM, that's science, technology, engineering and math personnel. Numerous technology spin-outs are created each year from Irish universities, technical institutions and other government-supported research organizations. A total of 1,200 individuals are employed by more than 140 operational spin-outs that have been operating for at least 3 years. Major technology companies often collaborate closely with universities and other institutions in a more direct way too. So, collaborative culture among academia and industry is another crucial factor. By connecting new enterprises in Ireland with universities and industrial development agency, Ireland is a key player in fostering the culture of collaboration in Ireland. Additionally, the nation has created 65 apprenticeship programs, some of which are in the fields of technology, life sciences and engineering. Altogether, these programs supported 24,000 apprentices in 2022 alone. And let's not forget the unwavering government support for research and development. The government provides substantial funding for nationwide skill development initiatives, which benefits the technology sector as well. The development of cutting-edge competencies in everything from artificial intelligence and machine learning to blockchain, data analytics, and semiconductor processing is supported by a network of state-funded research and training institutions. The Irish government has spent more than $700 million on R&D in a variety of fields, including ICT, energy and sustainability, smart manufacturing, and others. Then comes the 12.5% of corporate tax, the real clincher. The corporate tax of 12.5% is undoubtedly an attraction to the companies, while it is over 20% in many other European countries. This low tax rate has also been a key factor in attracting foreign investment to Ireland, particularly in the tech sector. And this is not the only incentive. The research and development tax credit is at 25%. Pharmaceutical giants like Pfizer, Merck, Novartis, and Johnson & Johnson have all production facilities and R&D centers in Ireland for a cost-efficient base of operations. The Brexit effect can also be a major contributor to Ireland's tech success. Following Brexit, companies selected Ireland as their EMEA headquarters based on their investment criteria, and this has proven to be the most significant element in the country's growth in the technology sector. Moreover, since the advent of Brexit, Ireland is now the only English-speaking country in the European Union, so there is no language barrier for US-based tech firms. And, apart from these major factors, Ireland also motivates and supports new companies to set up their operations. With top-notch telecommunications, high-speed internet, and a growing fibre optic network, Ireland provides the ideal technological space for companies to set up their spaces. Not only it's a great place to work, but also to live as well. The capital city offers an urban experience combined with easy access to nature. You can easily walk or cycle anywhere in this city, and there are so many parks and green places where you can get some fresh air after a long day at work. And for those interested in culture, there are theatre and music scenes, free art galleries and museums, high-quality restaurants, and of course a plethora of its famous pubs. So the work-life balance in Ireland is fantastic, and that's a huge draw for potential employees. As Vanessa Pappas, COO of TikTok, said, its strong pool of skilled and diverse talent, booming digital and technology sector, and rich heritage of arts and culture make it such an attractive base for a platform that provides itself and being an inclusive home for creative expression. So for all of these reasons and more, increasing numbers of tech companies are investing in Dublin. So what's next? Well, the future of Ireland's tech sector looks promising. The Irish government's commitment to supporting the growth of the tech industry, coupled with the country's excellent universities and research centres, means that Ireland is well positioned to continue its growth as a tech hub in the years to come. With its seamless ease of doing business and nurturing environment, it lays a solid foundation for small businesses to thrive and flourish, paving the way for a promising future. And nobody can predict where the next tech giant will come from, but it is likely that it will have its roots in Ireland long before it becomes well known. So that's a wrap on our exploration of Ireland's tech magic. If you found this video as captivating as the Irish landscapes, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.